So much of the training that we do here at the Cosmosis Mentoring Centre, and a certain percentage of the mentoring process and counselling, is about the enlightenment process. So much of what we do at the retreats is about the God realisation process, because enlightenment is about, to such a large degree, the illumination process. And the God realisation process is about learning how to truly engage in the culture of love in your life. That's the taking the life in and turning it into love, no matter what it is. Taking life in, love out. That's the God realisation process. The actualisation of the love nature across a very broad bandwidth of human potential and human expression. So to become a loving influence and to be involved in the universal consciousness is the goal for every spiritual initiate. It's not just about being a spiritual encyclopedia and being able to regurgitate all this spiritual knowledge and impress everyone with how much you know about the nature of God. It's about that loving presence. It's the real measure, it's the real hallmark of a spiritual initiate. And I talk about the 4 states of being which must be mastered. And the advanced Cosmosis initiations are all about the actualization of these 4 states of being, to bring each of these states of being into the true culture of love. And the first of these states of being is one as one. To truly know yourself as the individual human soul, incarnate in matter, living your life in, of and for love. One as one. To be one as one. And the measure of mastery of the state of being which is one as one is what we call isolated unity. To have this intense awareness of being just a spot within this vast macrocosm of creation, yet to experience oneness and unity with all of creation. And the second state of being is many as one, which is to begin to participate in, as a member in group consciousnesses, group memory composites, which are banded together in like mind. Many souls, one mind. Many souls coming together in order to expand and intensify and amplify their influence over a grander sphere, so that that group may encompass and take in a much grander life and turn it into love and radiate that and be a loving influence on a grander scale. And the great conclaves that are talked about, particularly at this time of the year when advanced souls come together in conclave to condition the incoming ray energies to have a loving influence and to direct energy in a particular direction which is in alignment with the agreed goals and levels for the planet is an example of many as one. Also, the ability to be able to collimate or focus the awareness, the consciousness, the understanding, the knowing of a great many like-minded souls and focus that into a single stream of consciousness, and then to be able to channel that, to be able to share that as language, as feeling, is another example of mastery of that state of being, of many as one. And then there is one as many. To be in isolated unity as an individual human soul, in oneness, and in that space to be aware of a great many souls, beings, entities, identities of like mind and shared values of love, and to be able to hold that group focus and radiate that group focus. Many as one is about collimating that energy into a pinpoint focus. But one as many is to hold a singularity of that which is a multitude. To be able to hold and radiate the presence, the knowing, the understanding, the awareness of a great many, while maintaining the sense of the multitude of souls, identities, entities which are involved in that, without bringing it to that focus. And in so doing, massively expand one's sphere of influence and to greatly enhance the sphere of influence of that particular group of which you are a part. Now, to be able to hold the experience of one as one with this intense understanding and awareness of isolated unity, many as one and one as many, that's what is called God realization. On this planet, that's what people are talking about, to be able to simultaneously hold those three states. You find advanced initiates, they're often able to hold one as many or many as one in a particular moment, but it's very unusual to find someone that can synthesize all three states. But then, of course, the fourth state is many as many. And that's almost unfathomable. Another way of expressing this is to be able to know source and express source and be source and anchor source as a personal personality, as an impersonal personality, as a personal impersonality, and as an impersonal impersonality. That's the way the more head-tripping Gnostic types like to explain it. I like the one as one, many as one, one as many, and many as many. I want to hold you in a synthesis of these various states, various ratios and various degrees for a passage of moments to assist you to spatialise your own energy matrix in a way to allow, to enhance the maximum potential for the spiritualisation of the four-body system and its ego, to be able to hold as much spirit as possible. And to work with the violet flame coming up from the earth this time, up the grounding cord, to refine, to help to release that density, and allow that density to return to the earth. We're holding you in a resonance of these various states of actualization of the love nature. Within all aspects and expressions of your humanness, to feel love and loved. Love is all is love, beyond all is love, and loving all is the beyond. To allow your capacity to hold that spirit presence to be expanded. To feel spirit descending. Residing within you as spirit seeks to explore the furthest reaches of its penetration into matter, and the form expression that you call I is that expression in matter. Feel spirit moving within you, radiating without of you. Feeling the violet flame releasing, refining that heaviness. As the heaviness falls away, replaced with this living essence of love, which you know as one, to know yourself to be apart from all that is less than love and less than wisdom. Yet to feel intensely a part of all that is. I know myself to be set apart from all that is unwise, all that is childish in spiritual terms. Yet I am aware of myself, intensely aware of myself. to be a part of all that is, and one with all that is. The violet flame releases that density. And I become aware of all those other souls and entities and identities and beings within this universe of like mind, of shared values of love and wisdom and compassion. And I become aware of their presence, become aware of my oneness with those ones that share values with me. I am aware of the love of these great groups of souls, beings. I'm aware of myself as a spot within the macrocosm through which these great groups of like value, like mind express, and I also am intensely aware of myself as a member of these group memory composites of love. As a member of these groups of like-minded, like-valued souls, prioritizing love and choosing enlightenment as a state of being. I become aware of the many unique individual expressions of God Force, God Source within creation, of which I am a part. Just as the ocean is composed of drops of water, I know myself to be a drop within the ocean of spirit. And the mind will only recognize a drop if it is temporarily expelled from the pool of the ocean. And the mind will go, there is that drop. Yet as that drop returns back into the ocean, it is still a drop. It is still there, and it still exists as an individual drop within the ocean. Yet it is impossible to work out where that drop begins and where it ends. And in that way, just like that drop of water within the ocean, you are a drop of spirit within the grand ocean of spirit. Know yourself to be a drop of spirit within the grand ocean of spirit. And as the ocean moves, so too does that drop move. As the ocean of spirit moves, so do you as a drop of spirit in that ocean of spirit, so do you move. Feel spirit, the ocean of spirit moving you. Feel yourself flowing within the ocean of spirit. Aware of all the other drops of spirit which make up the great ocean of spirit throughout all of creation. Feel the belonging, feel the acceptance, that perfect acceptance that all the other drops of spirit extend towards you. That belonging, that acceptance. You feel yourself in place and in perfect space as an individual drop of spirit within the ocean of spirit. Feel the empowerment of spirit that exists from understanding that you are but a drop of spirit within the ocean of spirit, expressing within a form expression that is the human being that you reside within. And as the human being, you become intensely aware that although you appear to be separate from everything, you are simply a drop of spirit within that grand ocean of spirit. It's all spirit. Feel that acceptance. Feel the self-determination which comes from understanding that you are partnered with spirit in each and every moment as a living human form, as a living human spirit, as a drop within the ocean of spirit. Feel all that integrating. Source, body and consciousness, one. Source, body and consciousness are one. I am a drop of spirit within the ocean of spirit. And I choose to remember this, to know this in each and every moment. And I operate out of that knowing. I radiate love out of that knowing. I take all of my life in as a drop of spirit within the ocean of spirit. I take all of life in, I turn it into love, and I breathe that out into the form world. And in so doing, with every breath, I participate in the grand symphony of consciousness which is spiritualizing matter right here, right now. Life in, love out. I am love. I am spirit. I am spirit in form. I choose love, and love I will. Feel the power of love and allow love to restore the balance. Feel the alchemical reaction of love and allow love to meld. Source, body, consciousness, all one. Through this ocean of spirit, you are connected to Source. Through your grounding cord, you are connected to Source. Through your heart center, you are connected to Source. Along your genetic line, you are connected to Source. All of the members of your genetic heritage, your soul's journey through eternity, are able to partake in this experience of oneness with spirit as love. The violet flame moves through all of that to release the density and replace it with the culture of love. May love restore the balance. for yourself as that human identity, aware of yourself as that drop of spirit within the ocean of spirit. And bring that in your conscious awareness to your relationship with the earth and all within and upon her who live and breathe and move and have their being within her. This is your gift to the planet. Respect that, cherish that, and know that in each and every moment. Feel that here now, know that here now, as love. Release the density, and allow spirit to be. I'd like to see a world where children are taught this in high school. Get whatever in measure you're ready for, that you choose to be ready for, that you don't resist.